Alright, let's get this going. Going live a little early just to make sure I can smooth out any issues before the stream officially starts at 5. So I'll just kind of be getting dinner and stuff around intermittently while I get ready for the stream. So somebody just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to figure out how to get this working. Give me one moment so I can show the photos stream in Discord. But either way, I'll just be pulling up images that get shared intermittently whenever people decide to join in, or whatever's going on there. And I'll be hopping into VC here in a few seconds. There we go. Yeah, so there's just a lot of different kinks to get ironed out on this one. But yeah, so another exciting stream, a little bit more refined this time. Got some new features going on, which are exciting. Finally figured out kind of how to make it a little more interesting than just my face yesterday. Hopefully I'll keep this stream going on a little longer. Probably we'll have to take a break every once in a while. I've been having some issues with my diabetes and getting my blood sugars to stabilize today, but I should be all set. Thank you for the subscriptions. Man, we got people subscribing left and right. Which I appreciate big time. Yeah, there's this Streamlab OS thing. All sorts of cool little tricks I can do with this. Very exciting. It'd be really cool that you could just keep using this and kind of spice things up a little bit. But yeah, I am now in main chat VC on the Discord server if anyone wants to join in, and I will be paying attention to the photos subreddit and getting some of those shared if anyone wants to come talk about them, or just make sure to throw some details in. Alright. Howdy, Starchild. Good to see you in the stream. Always exciting to see people join in. Yeah, hopefully this is going to become a more constant thing, because it's the way I want to get involved and get the server involved, because the server has given a lot to me, and I think there's a lot of really passionate people, and any platform I can give for people to be able to share about the hobby is something I would enjoy doing. But yeah, I'll try to stay actively just do this stuff. I'm nowhere near a big streamer or professional, but gotta find something to do with my free time, right? But yeah, so I'm assuming most people will be coming from the Discord, which is awesome. A big thing too I wanted to say is, if you want to get other people involved, make sure to invite them to the Discord. Make sure, because I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I'm looking at my insulin pump and multitasking. Of course, you can't really see very well because the webcam on my laptop's pretty terrible, but I got two of my flower horns behind me. I've got Pam, and I've got unnamed because he's still very new. Her counterpart Jim is in my bedroom, which is not somewhere I really wanted to stream, so he'll unfortunately be left out of it for now. Eventually he might get moved into the fish room, but I just liked having a buddy, in my space. Come on. New insulin pump, always fun trying to figure out all the ins and outs. Alright. Oh, no worries. Yeah, cleaning. That's what I did all morning. Been there, done that. I understand that struggle. I always try to get my spring cleaning done in winter because I'd rather be outside just sleeping, probably in spring, enjoying the nicer weather. Yes, sir, it is now live. I just was trying to test something out before, see what was working and what wasn't. Uh, I'll probably. What's nice about this is I have like be right back screens and stuff like that in case I need to step out real quick because I know we managed to go for an hour the other day, but that's what was with me having a bunch of stuff to ramble about. I'm all out of rambling material, so hopefully we'll get some people in and talking. Um, Seems like we got any new stuff going on in photos. Wow. Yeah, it was a short. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, it was unintentionally short. Oh, but yeah, here I am actually going to just for our first photo, I will send something to the stream. But yeah, uh, how about anyone in chat? Have you guys gotten any new tanks recently? Gotten any new? Pretty warm out here today, 34 degrees. Got a lot. Yeah, that's a big thing for me. It's always like I can't clean unless I have natural light. Yeah, I'm using OBS and with the company Streamlab. Um, Really, actually, a neat program. Uh, I tried to set it up so I could just stream a photo, like the window for photos, but it just came up as a black screen, so not sure what that's all about. But yeah, 34 degrees Fahrenheit, I'm assuming. Yeah, we got February 20th, your new tank. What's the plan for it? Like size? I mean, that's exciting. Congrats. Is it your first tank? Wow, 150-gallon reef tank. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not. I need to learn more about is saltwater. I'm big into freshwater. Can talk a lot about freshwater, but saltwater's not my expertise. Um, I'm planning on. I mean, the local fish store I probably trust most is. I'll go to the reef and talk to them because I really want to get started and start learning more about salt because yeah, I'm not the kind of person to usually do this kind of stuff, but I just moved. It's kind of lonely and I love talking about fish, so here we are. I'm trying to find an updated photo or video. You know what? I have an idea. Let's try this. I'm excited because there's all sorts of neat little things I can do with this program. Like it's kind of overwhelming actually. It's not what you have to pay for, unfortunately, but I'm hopefully getting a new job soon, so then I'll maybe devote a little bit of money to getting a better like stream layout and some widgets, some of the cool stuff to make it entertaining. But here there's a really interesting way to so there's this cool thing you can do a browser source and look at a browser, and I'm going to actually just play some clips of my fish, even though they are super low quality for some reason right now. Um, see how this goes. Neat. See, so you can, it's like a little browser. Oh, well, yeah, OBS is free, but Streamlabs is also free, but it has options to...
You make time when you can, but sometimes life gets in the way, and that stubborn fat just won't go away. Cool Sculpting takes you further.
No, it just
A
autoplays. I wonder
non-surgical
if there's a
treatment
way I
that
can...
targets
But OBS, yeah, it's
and
all
eliminates
free, but
treated
there's
fat
additional
cells
stuff through
for good.
Streamlabs that
Discuss
you
Cool
can...
Sculpting with your doctor. Some common side effects include temporary
fiddle
numbness,
around with.
discomfort, and swelling. Don't imagine results. See them. Cool Sculpting. Take yourself further. Save $100 on your Cool Sculpting treatment.
Oh, yeah, the joys of cycling.
I'm in Amsterdam, which is without a doubt the cannabis capital of the world.
That's going to be a nice
and
tank,
that's
though.
because of
Make
the
sure to post some pictures in the Discord, because that's going to be awesome. Are you doing like planted, anything like that, or? I got an idea. Sorry for the inactivity. I'm trying out some new stuff, and yeah, I got Tim Doherty. Yes, the Reef, one of my favorite places on Earth. Oh, it's not the streaming quality at all. It's literally just the webcam on my laptop is absolutely garbage. Nothing I can really do about that. Change it. Never thought I'd use it for this, but I don't have a webcam to connect to my PC. Unfortunately, because that would probably be a lot better and a better mic. But maybe in the future, if this kind of works out. Let's see. There's got to be... Yeah, definitely. And make sure to tag me in it on the Discord. I'm just trying to see if I have any clips of my fish. And of course I don't have any on this computer. Oh well. That's a bummer. Maybe on Google Drive. Yeah, I love seeing how big the hobby's getting. It seems like every year, recently it's just since I got involved, it seems like it's just more and more popular. You know, anything to create like that, you know, how to put it, like the appreciation it seems to create for, you know, aquatic animals and all that great stuff. Kind of like I talked about yesterday on stream. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. I'm looking through my Google to see if I can find some fish videos to put on the screen. Right, so under there. Yeah, that looks. Oh, Sarah Stone. Those are the best. That's some tiger barbs, black neon tetras, I think, or spiderwood. Nice. That's gonna be awesome. And it looks like we got some tags from Krills or Sierra of. Oh, that's a big eel. Yeah, I'll throw this up on the screen. Wow. Howdy. Scouts? Hey there. Alright. Alright, let's throw this up on screen. Alright, yeah, let's check this out. check out this awesome eel. Wow. Megalon Gaming URCLZ? Dude, your eel is awesome. Wow. That is yours, correct? Wow. That's so cool. That's an awesome video too. Awesome. All right. He's showing off for the camera, it looks like. Very cool. What kind of eel is it? I'm sorry, I'm kind of uninformed. Eels or saltwater, anything. I'm assuming it's saltwater. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get Discord to work. All right, no worries, Nick. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We're going to be doing this intermittently, so I hope to see you around next time. And just a reminder, any viewers that want to hop on and oh, well, howdy the reef. Fancy seeing you guys in chat. And yeah, this is I'm sorry I keep saying your name maybe wrong. CRLZ's eel, and it is I love it. Very cool. Thank you for the submission, CRLZ. If you don't mind, I'll leave that up on camera until we get another submission in. Actually, I'm going to throw up a video of my own, I think. Well, thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. Any subscription stuff to the channel is always appreciated. Goal of this was just to kind of help, build the community with the reef, and the stream is only 480p. That's kind of odd. It shouldn't be. Let me fiddle with some stuff and see if I can see why that is. Stream not on YouTube. That is odd. Layout a dashboard. Interesting. Sorry about that, guys. Is anyone else struggling with seeing like, is it low quality for everybody else too, or huh? Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so we got that hooray eel. Let's see. Throw up a video of one of my flower horns. Just I'm not sure why it's only that. Oh, I'm gonna open up mine here in a second and see if I can find what's going on. And this is just a video of one of my flower horns. Not sure about a name for him yet. If anyone has any ideas, make sure to drop it in chat, because I would love to get this guy named. He is super duper aggressive already. He tries to attack me through the glass and all that fun stuff that flower horns do. So I'd love to get a cool name going for him. Plus, I mean, his colors are awesome. He's going to develop into a really, really beautiful flower horn. Well, I find all of them beautiful, but he just has a lot of potential. You know what I mean? I like them all, but this guy, something special on the genetic side. I think they all have great, unique personalities, but see if this is even. I'm looking at the stream now, seeing what quality auto, only 480. That is strange. I am sorry about that, guys. For now, I don't know exactly what to do about it. Open up the YouTube side of it and see. So I'd rather not. How do I change the video resolution then? Sorry about that. That is so odd. Maybe it's over on here. Studio. Oh, okay. Here, maybe this is it. No. No, it's not letting me change it right now. Oh well. So I will try and fix that here in a few on the 480p issue, but I think we can see everything mildly okay right now. So yeah, make sure anyone in the Aquarium Community Discord server to get some, if you have any videos to show off, make sure to send them to me and I'll throw them up on stream. And I'm in VC right now if you want to talk about the videos or what fish you keep. Just trying to, show off other people's tanks, get the community together, and all that fun stuff. Big thanks to the staff on the Discord server who helped kind of formulate this idea and kind of helped it move forward. I think that as the staff, it's going to be a way we can, I don't know how to describe it, but way to kind of give the community something, a set thing that we do every once in a while, and some way to have fun and share our passion in a more categorized and like a way to save it and save those discussions as an example and all that fun stuff. Vid looks clear to me, a little bit, tiny bit of lag. Unless you're looking hard, you can't really tell. Alright, so I will deal with it later, and I'm not going to worry about it too much right now, because I'd rather not have to end the stream, start it over, all that fun stuff. We're about 30 minutes out from the stream, actually, the official start date that I put up. So hopefully at that point we're going to get some activity. So I don't have much to talk about outside of that. I rambled on a lot about my fish the other day for about an hour, which I did upload the full VOD on that. So if you guys are interested, make sure to go check that out on my channel. It's basically just me rambling at a camera for about an hour about tanks and some chat interaction, all that fun stuff. But it was a good time. This has turned into a really interesting way to kill some free time and. But oh, that looks good. Well, yeah. But it is on a lower resolution than I want it to be. So eventually, I would like to get it up to like 1080 or whatever. Hopefully, I think it's just I can't change it while the stream's up. I should have just checked it first because I don't think the resolution is the correct one for YouTube. I think it's set up for Twitch. Oh well, it. As long as it looks good to most everyone, then I think we'll be all right. Let's see if we have any notifications. All right, Scalx has sent us a photo. I'll get this thrown up on stream. And I think I talked to him last stream about his beta tank and his beautiful male beta, which I am a huge fan of this guy. If Scalx, if you are, what did you say this guy's name was again? Because he is gorgeous. And I think he fits very well into your tank. I'm very excited to see what you do with it. I'm just throwing it up on stream right now. If I can get it to work. Okay, so it's under pictures. All right. There we go. Should be going up here in 1 second. You name that's a good name. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. I've way too many files on this computer. that's not working how I want it to. So I'm going to do this. Sorry, I forgot to add this. There we go. There it is. Sorry about that. Now I gotta change. Oh, assuming that's not the view we were had in mind. All right. So here in just a second, I don't have a mouse right now because it died on me as I was starting the stream up. So this is Scalx's beta tank. I believe you said it was 10-gallon, correct? Looks about 10. So you can see Cheese, the beta, right there. And look at him. He is gorgeous. I think he contrasts really well with that tank. And I love the Cerulean stone. That's my favorite. Can't go wrong with it, in my opinion. I think it creates a really cool contrast, especially with some darker tan sand. Just if only it wasn't as expensive as it is. Oh, I think I just lost the image. Oh well. No, that's the alert box. Sorry, this is all new to me. I'm still learning how to operate this stuff. All right, well, I lost the image. It's off in the stream box somewhere. But yeah, thank you for showing us your tank again. That he is awesome, and like I said, keep keeping us posted in the Discord because I know that tank's gonna be awesome. All right, I'm gonna grab another. Let's see, we got another video. All right. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, so I've made a lot more progress today on moving the fish room. I know I did a small video about it on the channel. Picked up a stand from the reef, so for my last 90, so about ready to move my big cichlids here. Got almost everything ready for moving the rest of the betas, and then I should be set, and then I got to figure out what to do with my smaller, like, tropical community tank. I don't want to get rid of it, but it's just the debate of whether to upgrade it or, you know, kind of what to do there. So basically the spare tanks I have, I only have one stand for these two, so I have the 60 tall or 55 that, you know, I could set up another tank or upgrade it to that. I have a 40 long and just some assorted like 10 7 gallons and stuff like that. So a lot of options on what we could do. Although I really didn't want to set up many more tanks. I was kind of saving a little bit of space maybe just to set up one saltwater tank and start learning how to do that before. But, you know, it just depends. Maybe I'll take, you know, suggestions from everybody else or the Discord and stuff. You know what I mean? Thought that might be a neat idea to have a tank that I let everyone kind of contribute in on. Piece of driftwood. I'm still trying to see how I can make it. Like I said, eBay is a great option to find that stuff. All sorts of cool options on eBay. Having some issues with this now. Open. Done. There we go. But yeah, 2 new plants. duckweed is going to grow very fast and fill that up pretty quick. But it does, that's one thing I love about like the hornwort and the fast growing plants. I love tanks where it gets kind of overgrown, like really filled in with bushy green plants. Like, I always say it wrong, but Alodia, I think, was one that is really cool. I've always had good luck with like Bacopa or Moneywort, all that, you know, the kind of like bright green. And just with a little bit of CO2, like I ran a DIY CO2 setup. I had some really good luck with like I think Rotala, I butcher names always, like Indica. And I think it looks really cool as a background. I've always had okay luck with carpeting plants. I don't know if it's like what I'll be curious to see how if they grow better in the water at my new place, because my fish always seem to do great in the water, the well water at my old place, but it seemed like plants. Of course, that's probably just me like looking way too into it. I know that that's not really how it works, but of course I'm also super tired, so I may just be rambling for the sake of rambling. But so far, all the plants I haven't moved in the tanks right now are really looking nice. Tanks look great. You know, I love sitting in here and enjoying it. But of course, you guys can't see the two plant ones I have. There's 2 10 gallons for my betas, 2 of the betas, but the pair I intend on breeding. And they're really pretty. I've got one that he's a solid blue body with, well, not a solid white iridescent body with blue fins, and he's just so pretty. But I'm gonna check the Discord again, see if we've got any new stuff. Oh, I just accidentally opened programming software. Yeah, I don't want to open that right now. I don't want to deal with it. It's what we use so it's what we use for my it's a digital class. I know it's kind of off topic, but it's kind of neat. If you look up it's called a DE1 board, SOC, and basically we program different functions and like different like stuff onto those to make it function in different ways. It's actually really cool. One of the parts I've really enjoyed about college so far is working with that. Even though the field is not necessarily I'm going in as programming, I'm actually looking to specialize in something called cybersecurity on top of what I'm already doing. So it's exciting, and I think that's a big thing nowadays. Is cybersecurity is a huge deal, because like you're getting to the point where even the coffee machine's connected to the internet, and you got to have security on that. You can't. It's when you have like say in a medical setting, you have a lot of critical devices connected to one internet source. Somebody gets into that and they're able to get access to the rest of that stuff. You're in a bad situation, whether that person has malicious intent to steal data or like to extort. It's just kind of scary. But sorry, got rambled off topic. I'm just, it's exciting, and I really enjoy the field I'm going into. There's all sorts of cool stuff working with healthcare and cybersecurity. But if I could do everything I wanted, I would do everything involving fish stores, the hobby. Cassie, I think that was the the new subscriber we had to the channel. Also, welcome Archer Tosca. So like I think that displays whoever subscribes to the channel. It'll show who the last person to subscribe was. But yeah, let's see if I don't know if you guys can see even. I know the lights kind of create too much contrast, but let's see if you can. Let's see if you guys see him a little bit. Probably not. But he's just sitting here watching me, waiting for me to feed him again. Love that fish. All right. Oh, I was looking at freshwater maps. So. Yeah, appreciate that, Cassiopeia. And oh, so Scott, you got your new night crew light, and yeah, they are bright. Also, be very careful with it. As in my experience, they're not super waterproof. I've never dropped on a tank, but it's just you can kind of tell. And if it's the one with the metal like extenders, just make sure to not extend them too much, as they can fall in the center. They're great lights, but they're the price they are because I think everything except the light, like the source of the light, is ugh. But they're great. Yeah, I would follow. Yeah, definitely follow Cassiopeia's recommendation of a dimmer, or else you are going to get some very, very, very beautiful algae. Because yeah, they put out a lot of light. That's kind of what all the light hitting my face from this direction is from that singular night crew light. It is, but it also makes the fish look because it's like it's for the beta that kind of has like the iridescent white and blue going on. It brings out those colors, and holy moly, he looks beautiful. Of course he always, but it's just it's amazing how much color the the light can bring out in a fish. I find that very fascinating, because with flower horns, it's especially important, is what I've learned in a lot of the flower horn groups. The color spectrum brings out certain colors. Thank you for subscribing, Archer. They are the poor man's light, and oh, I'm a broke uni student. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's... Fish tanks are expensive. I learned that. Well, I knew that, but with moving and upgrading tanks, yeah, it's... Being in college, it's finding that balance. You know, that's why I always recommend... What I always do is, I keep a very detailed list of every purchase I make. So I make sure I'm not overextending past the budget I initially set. Yeah. That's why I got it dimmed. And I also actually have mine set up so it's like there's 2 layers of the tank. There's the top, and there's a bunch of cave work for him to hide in. And actually, the best part, I just have a bunch of duckweed in the top of the tank, but it all kind of pushes towards the back and where he hangs out, so there's still light coming and hitting my face. But yeah, don't ever need to dim it if you've got duckweed, because it'll choke out the light on your tank pretty fast. I know a lot of people are annoyed by it, but I find it gorgeous. Like when you're looking at it vertically, just the way the roots in any floating plant come down, I find it really, really cool. Because it adds a whole another layer of a natural feel to that little slice you've created. But I know there's some people that have like a love-hate relationship with blue wall, but I always had really good luck with their planted lights. Like I use them for my nanos. I got a new 7-gallon cube sitting here that I'm going to throw one on for my big placat beta, who got really weirdly big. Actually, he, like I plugged in last stream, he was from the reef. I have super good luck with all the betas I've gotten from the reef. Yeah, and the big thing I've done as well is, secondhand stuff. Finding stuff that people are ready to get rid of. Also, is the voice level okay? It's not getting too loud. I'm just looking at the stream and it's hitting some red. It's not making sure I'm not too loud. But yeah, that was the big stress for me. Yeah, they're awesome. I do recommend them, but budget-wise, Night Crew are awesome. There's also do-it-yourself stuff as well, so don't discount that. I know I've seen a few people do-it-yourself LED lights, just using LED strips and stuff like that. It just depends on what you're trying to do, I think. I think the whole concept of do-it-yourself CO2 is really cool, because when I tried it, it's just, it's fascinating to see that chemical reaction. If I remember correctly, I took Gatorade bottle, you get regulators, all that fun stuff, but basically it's like fermenting. It's, you got yeast, water, and then a regulator like baking soda, and as it mixes or whatever chemical reaction's happening there, creates CO2, and if you have it all sealed up right, pumps it into your aquarium. Only really works nanoscale, and eventually I did upgrade it to a bigger tank and just getting a real CO2 bottle, and that's what I would always recommend, because unless you're okay with your whatever room you have your tank in kind of smelling like a brewery every time you have to refill it, but for an inexpensive option for a nano tank, I think it's really viable. Yeah. Cobalt heaters, good choice. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Only heaters I use anymore. Well, I have two of the aqua tops for the big tanks because they were the titanium and they were nice. But I like Eheim and Cobalt are my favorite. Otherwise, I will say Cobalt. I've never had a Cobalt fail so far, even though my due date to replace most of them is approaching, because I've had more than one person tell me that intermittently every few years you should replace your heaters. But yeah, they're remarkably consistent with temperature, so I would say that's a good choice for a heater. Actually, I think that's I have one that'll end up. It's in all. So I have had one in my 29, in that 20, 60, and my 55 have all had Cobalt heaters, and I never had temperature issues. They are really, really nice. Like, I cannot speak highly enough of them. But I can say a lot about. That's one thing I think is really cool, is there are a lot of companies making a lot of cool products. So, but there's definitely a few ones that really stand out. And I also, last time I went to the Reef Aquarium shop in Indy, I got, well, not the last time, but a few times ago, I got some of the fry food. I think it was Cobalt Aquatics, to try with my older guppy fry, and it would, like, they ate it up, and it worked really well. Yes, good idea.
Text channel.
It's all about strategic placement in tanks, is making sure your heater is, that's one thing I really like about the heater on this tank, is it's got it's titanium, and it has like an independent little sensor, so it can constantly kind of make sure it's on the right temperature, not only at where the heater can detect it, but you can put it on the other side of the tank to make sure, or it's near it, so make sure it's not just the water. I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, I'm so tired. But we're about 15 minutes away from stream official start date. I probably should have waited a little longer to start, but and then we should be hopefully get some more activity and get some more people into VC and stuff. But yeah, reminder, I am in VC. If anyone wants to come on and talk on stream, feel free. Corner sponge. Yeah, I love sponge filters. They're in all my Betta tanks. So I'm powering all of my sponge filters off one big pump, and I think it saves a lot of energy in my. And the thermostat is far from the heaters. Yep, good idea. How do you feel about heaters with built-in thermostats? I mean, they're great if they're accurate, because I know a few people have had issues with heaters that built-in thermostats like 4 or 5 degrees different than what the temperature actually is. Are you saying remostats or thermostats? Cobalt has one, but I would always recommend having a secondary one. Yeah, I mean, I have like a whole little kit, an emergency kit at home. It's just got like battery-powered air pumps in it. It's got thermometers, and stuff like that. And I mean, that came in hugely in handy. So we had one night where the power went out it worked for most of my fish. Um, yeah. One night we had like the power went out at my parents' place when I was still living there for like 8 to 10 hours overnight, and it was on. It was right when winter was getting started. It was super cold, and there's a video about it on my channel, and it helped keep most of my fish alive with those battery power because it just helped. So I had class the next day, so I had to sleep or else the tests and stuff. But it helped make sure that I knew I didn't have to wake up and keep disturbing the water and doing water changes and all that stuff. Unfortunately, I had my flower horn Till, who was on the path to recovery from a hexatemia infection. I will check that here in just a second. And unfortunately, that power outage, that plummet and then raise back into temperature, I think was why he got stressed out enough that right when he was doing so much better, his nuclear hump was coming back, and just within days, it came back with a vengeance. And he already didn't have great genetics, so I think his immune system just was not equipped to fight it off, which is the unfortunate reality. It was my first flower horn I bought. Probably what people. Oh, okay, we got submission. All right, got a nice video. All right, I'm downloading that now, and I'm going to throw it up on stream. And I'll respond. All right, let's get this. I'm going to switch this video to this new one. All right, so this is a submission. Was this yours, Joseph? Wow, that's a really cool video. That's awesome. I love the time lapse because of all the plants moving at the top. Wow. And the snail. Look at him go. That's awesome. What all do you have in there? Wow. Thank you for the submission, by the way. That is awesome. Okay, you said yes. That is your tank. Okay. Very cool. Sorry, I'm just like mesmerized. That's such a cool video. All right, but yeah, that's awesome. So, like I asked, do you mind telling us what you have it stocked with, or what the idea of the tank is? Danu's very cool. Very cool. That is an awesome tank, brother. I'm sorry, I just love watching the snail moving around. That's awesome. Um, that's really cool. So cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get my planted tanks moved here, man. I miss watching them, just especially with the plants and moving around and cherry shrimp, Mexican dwarf crayfish, and blue shrimp. Interesting. I've never kept cray. Just gonna give myself a moment. Crayfish. Never kept crayfish, but I've kept shrimp. But I'd be interested in trying crayfish because they are pretty cool. But yeah, it looks awesome, dude. That's such a cool video. I'm sorry, it's just a really cool video. Thank you for that submission, dude. Get myself a drink real quick. All right. All right, we are 10 minutes away from starting the stream, so I'm going to get up real quick. I'm going to step away to grab a few things and maybe a snack. Oh, he tried to eat your... Oh, my goodness. Oh. That's interesting. But so I will Oh, yeah. Hmm. Obviously, yeah? Is that what you're talking about, the snail? We got another submission. You said to mute it. Yeah, I do have it muted, I believe. Can you hear? I guess I should check that. Make sure. Okay. So we have another video submission. Uh, I'm gonna throw it up here in a second. As soon as. Yeah, I'll grab you a hot pocket while I'm up. Actually, I just ate my last one, which is that's usually my indicator of okay, it's time to go to the grocery store. Is when I'm out of hot pockets, and now it's like, oh, I got ramen left. Great. But what's your favorite kind of hot pocket to ingest? I'm a big fan of like the breakfast ones. Um, what's the one? It's like cheese, like it's got bacon bits, egg. Yeah, they're super good. All right, let's see if I can get this. I think so it says. Just trying to make sure. Media source, make sure it's muted. Okay, so it should be muted. You shouldn't be able to hear it. Oops. It's not one I've heard of. I once tried to make a homemade hot pocket and it did not end well. It exploded all over the oven. But I once managed, in my infinite Gordon Ramsay level culinary expertise, to kind of replicate a Crunchwrap, and it wasn't terrible. So that's I'll throw it at all my aquariums. Every accomplishment in life, kind of down. That's kind of the peak. It's the peak for me is making something that tasted like a third like what a Crunchwrap tastes like. It's one of the best moments of my life. Oh. Oh yeah, I've had to remove audio from so many because my girlfriend loves my fish. I'll be taking a video and she'll be like, yeah. Maybe I should let her name one of my next surprise fish, because I have this big 90-gallon. I think I have one more fish I haven't really posted a video of yet that needs a name. But she was the one that came up with the genius name idea of Gorilla the Blue Gourami. So, is it showing on stream? And okay, it's muted, right? I just want to make sure. That is a really pretty beta. Oh, 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 oh. There it is. All right. Honestly, in my opinion, veil tails are the singular most underrated type of beta. I feel like just because people think that they're like the common type, they don't really pay them attention because they want something more fancy like the placats or like the crown tails, but they are just so pretty. This guy especially. Wow, look at those colors. Reminds me a little bit, very kind of. Mine had more white. Um, my first baby was named Kratos. He was about 4 when he passed. I got him when he was older. I don't know. He was such a cool fish, and I was devastated when he passed. It was my first big, up until that point, I kept easy. Sorry, I didn't. Okay, muted on stream. Awesome. My first big fish my first fish that I was really emotionally connected to. Not to say I'm not emotionally connected to others that really died on me. Yeah, that's one thing I do like about the placats as well. Because as much as I know betas can swim pretty well, outside of, but it feels like it's entertaining because they're stronger swimmers. I kind of agree. I kept one once that I actually I let a friend adopt because they wanted a beta. It was a black orchid crown tail, which they're popular choices. I also when I took a friend to the reef too because she lost her first beta. It's like everyone gravitates sometimes to the crown tails just because they look so crazy. And yeah, I agree when it's hard to tell if they're fraying, but it's just making sure that like when I had mine, I just took a photo of it and I used that as a reference. But I guess there's no real way to, and that was probably a silly way of doing it, but I don't know. My personal favorite are either half moons or the placat, or I think that's how you say it, placat betas. And I just think, actually, so I was in once again I mentioned the reef, and they had alien betas a while ago. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Windy. Yeah, with placats, never end up watching them slowly die under the weight of tail and age. Because I know that there's some people that advocate for like cosmetic surgery of trimming the tail, but I know a lot of people don't enjoy that. And that's you see people they actually you have a retirement tank for a beta because their fins get so it's just a burden. And but yeah, that's kind of why my personal favorites are placats as well. It's just they just seem healthier, they're fat, they're more active. And yeah, and like I was saying, alien betas are super cool as well. I've seen them online and in a store as well. So I'm responding to a message. Don't mean to get distracted. Um, yeah, I think veil. I've never seen veil tails like with too terrible of tail. Tips on to Blackwater. Um, I mean, not anything that hasn't been said online. I've never personally kept. Oh, tagged you in my tanks. All right, I will check that here in a second. So, but I mean, Blackwater is really cool, especially for betas. I had one that I wouldn't call it Blackwater, but unintentionally, me and my infinite wisdom tried my first big 29-gallon tank. I got a huge, cool piece of Malaysian wood, and I was like, "Oh, I just scrubbed it. I don't need to um, soak it." Those internet articles are all exaggerated and kind of ignored advice from people I bought from as well, but learned my lesson. Always trust them because yeah, that tank got real tea looking very fast. Okay, and yeah, I've rescued a few fish as well. Had to rehome some, but it's kind of things. That's always the worst part is I feel like I messed up when you get a fish and it just doesn't work out, and especially having to take a yeah. And that was I said when I was moving. If I can avoid it, I'm not going to get rid of any of my fish. I want to move all of them that I can. And so far, it's worked out really well. It's just a slow process. Thankfully, my parents are willing to help take care of the fish that are still at home. But yeah. All right. All right, we got a bunch of photo submissions for this one. Shrink that real quick because I'm going to try and fit these all on screen. Actually, no, there's no way I can do that. I'll pick just the first one because that one's super cool. Sorry about the inactivity. I'm getting this saved so I can throw just one of the photos up real quick. Sorry, it's got mixed into my school files. Oops. There it is. Okay. Let's shrink it up. So that's a really cool oh, I love that tank. I love those plans. Get your snack though and get ready. I'm not sure if your insulin levels require that you take. Not usually. So what's really cool is I have what's called the Medtronic 670G, which it's connected to a sensor that does constant glucose monitoring now. So I constantly have an idea what my blood sugar is. Yeah, it's a really awesome tank. I don't know, it's D-Mark, but yeah, it's awesome. And it's I'm assuming that's a guppy. I can't really tell. But yeah, it's an awesome tank. I love it. And the others you post in chat, I'll try and throw them up after I go take a quick run to the kitchen and stuff. Are really awesome as well. But yeah, so basically, with the diabetes part, I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, technology makes it much easier to manage. I was told that like we're getting close to closed loop. But yeah. So I'm gonna go grab some stuff real quick. I will be right back. And actually, I am going to enlarge that one a little more. Just throw that right there so you guys have something to entertain yourselves with watching the fish while I'm gone. I will be right back. from eating a sandwich very fast. Gotta give myself some insulin real quick. Had a strawberry jam peanut butter sandwich on some really nice sourdough bread. What I do is I just fold the piece of bread in half as a snack so it's not too much. Give myself probably about 10. Alright, so back to it. Oh yeah, anything's better than those half gallons. When I worked at Petsmart, that would just drive me insane. That was the first time I actually got yelled at by. I didn't do it. I didn't confront them on it. I did not. I made it fast. But there were customers that picked out 2 Bettas, and they had a half-gallon tank in their cart, and I was like, "Oh, those are really cool fish. Keep them myself. What kind of tank do you think about throw? You got a tank for each of them, or?" I mean, I'd recommend a bigger tank, the usual, what you would say. And they got all upset. They're like, they're going in the same tank. They're from Rice. And I was like, oh, no. The one on screen. Yeah. So you got it back. This is like July of 2019. But I guess on the opposite, I'll say, is that was what I loved working at. So my favorite memory from working at PetSmart was this family came in and I answered some questions for them. And then they saw some Oscars, and so they started asking, and then their kids started asking questions. Instead of telling their kids, well, we're talking, they let their kids start asking me questions, and I got to talk to them about fish and show them my tank, pictures of my tanks, and just being able to share that interest with young people that might eventually be able to join the hobby. And that was such a cool experience because you could tell that it's having a conversation where everybody's interested. The parents are interested, kids are interested. It was just so cool. And I could. That was shortly before I had to, move on. And got another submission. Sorry, I forgot. I got on to rambling. Holy fazolies, that is wow. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy on stream. Reminder: anyone watching, if you want to join in on the conversation, I am in main chat VC in the Aquarium community Discord. I would love to have you in and have your thoughts on the tanks as well. Sorry, I'm saving both of these. We got some really cool submissions to show you guys. These are awesome. Wow, that's a nice. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it. I'm in awe of them right now myself. I can't wait to show. Save image. Yeah, we've gotten all these tanks so far have been really cool. It's really awesome to see people submitting some of their hard work. Especially yeah, everyone thinks you're trying to upsell, but I think the best way to engage it is compassion, understanding that people read stuff, they get pretty solid in that, and all I could do is have faith that eventually they'll realize that wasn't the right path and come back. You're never going to accomplish anything by confronting a person in a harsh way. You're only going to solidify and make them defensive and not want to listen. It's better to so there's one of the tanks. That thing is awesome, dude. Wow. And I gotta pull up another image for the other one. Got one more. Oh, that's me. You guys don't want to see a selfie of me. I had to take selfies for a class in front of a bunch of landmarks at my university. There's the other one. Tell me those aren't two awesome looking tanks. I love big planted tanks. So those submissions were from Slush Pup on the Aquarium's community Discord server. Big shout out to him and all of his hard work on these tanks. That is awesome. Thank you for sending those in. But yeah, look at those. I'd love to get a huge tank. If I could have anything right now, it would be to get like a 125 gallon, heavily planted, and just put just neon tetras in it. I love that whole, because there are a couple tanks like that. I went to Aquashella in Chicago, and there was a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, if you're ever able, I need to go. Thank you, Scouts. Thank you for tuning in, dude. It was awesome to have you here. Thank you for your submissions. Make sure to tune in next time, and I'll see you then. Thank you for joining in. My sister-in-law kept one guy. Oh man. Yeah, it's even worse when it's family members that won't listen to you. But sorry you had to deal with that. That's a bummer. But I think we got another submission from. All right, we got two more. So I got two image and another video. Let's pop this one up. There we go. Nope, that's not what. That's not what I wanted. There, that's kind of neat. You can just slide it right off stream. All right. Oh, this tank's gorgeous. Look at that. So this is from Windy, as in W-I-N-D-Y. That is a gorgeous tank. And yeah, Joseph, I saw that video. I will throw that up here after this one. This is a gorgeous tank. If you are still in chat, mind telling us what all you got going on there and what the vision is? I love it. That's so cool. Awesome tank, dude. Right, I'm gonna grab that video. We'll make sure not. Yeah, no, none of the videos uploaded have audio. I have it all muted. Throwing that up now. Is that it? Jungle Val, various crypts, Retal. Yeah, kind of. The Retal looks really good. That's an awesome tank, dude. Wow. I like the driftwood too. That's a cool piece. I love it. Yeah, I'm had a lot of inspiration from my own tanks tonight. Thank you for your submission, dude. I'm gonna throw up this other one just real fast. All right. Media source. So this is another submission of that crayfish we talked about earlier with Joseph. Oh wow, he's awesome. Stock with a spawn of sword tails, rummy nose, a personally bred Betta, autos, a flash bucko. That's awesome. What size tank is it? Formatting is weird. What do you mean? Oh yeah, that's intentional. Just so because I wanted to have a few up at the same time. Like I said, I'll get better formatting and stuff as I figure. This is like my first time really using this software, so throw that up. Let's see if this is better. Using this software, so these are the two submissions we'll have up for now. 40 breeder, nice, nice. That is such a cool tank dimension because I think it's awesome that it's a bigger tank, but it's nice and wide. I like wider tanks than I like long, narrow tanks. That's what I really like. The 75s, that's a really cool dimension in my opinion. I like it more than a 90, but just I needed more water mass because flower horns poop a lot, and this male has the potential to get big. Which is kind of weird with flower horns because, like, initially on the surface you don't see much about that, but if you dive in on a lot of the flower horn groups, you talk to breeders, it is true that, like, depending on what strain you get into, it kind of determines the size of the flower horn. Like when I went to Aquashella, the breeding competition, I'm fairly certain I saw flower horns that were bigger than any ones I've seen before. Sorry, I just got an alert from my campus. I gotta check this real quick. We got an alert about coronavirus. That's wonderful. Ugh, yay. That's a whole nother subject. But yeah, it's got an email from my university with a warning about infectious disease and how to prepare and to prevent getting sick. Which, in my opinion, everybody's freaking out way too soon, considering the fact that a large majority of the cases that have been confirmed. Off topic. I'll leave it there. But all I'll say is there's nothing to panic about yet. Just practice any precaution you would practice in. No. I'm in Indiana. But just wash your hands. Which I'd also say, make sure that you always, before touching your face or doing anything around your mouth after working with your aquariums, make sure you wash your hands. That's what I always do. Just so you don't get soap, I would always do all your tank maintenance at once if you can, and then wash your hands and make sure you are totally decent. So, I mean, there are diseases in aquariums that you can contract as well. But I've never kept. Yeah, they are my favorite fish right now to keep, and I don't think that'll change. They're so full of personality. They get big. They're just awesome. The colors are cool. I'm not a huge fan of hybrids, but I think since they're fairly healthy, I just think they're awesome. And
Hello?
I currently have three, two right here, and one in my bedroom. But
Hello?
yeah, basically TLDR, practice good hygiene. Like I can't yeah. I'm kind of a germaphobe, so most of the time after, not to an extreme, but like especially after I was dealing with parasites with one of my flower horns, like I always like wash all the way up the arm, wear rubber gloves when I could, and just because it's like it's whenever I live by the rule of don't take any risk that you really don't have to. Yeah, that was the biggest shock when I went on campus for the first time, is seeing how many people in cities just don't, because everybody's rushing around. They're focused on one thing, and they're kind of. Oh, do I have somebody muted? Iron Cave.
Hello?
Aha! I can't hear him for some reason. What the heck?
Hello?
I think I know how to fix this. Oh, is desktop audio. Okay, try say something now.
Hello?
That's not working. What the heck? Okay, what in the world? Sorry, I thought that maybe I feel bad if somebody joined earlier and I couldn't hear him.
Hello?
Settings.
Hi.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
That's so weird. That is really odd. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna Google it. Okay, there. First link. Oh, I think I might have figured it out, guys. Give me 1 second. Maybe. Yeah, welcome to the. Yeah, that's the output. I'm checking the outputs right now.
Hey, what's up, Daniel? Daniel? Can you hear me?
It's weird. It's not. Okay, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Wouldn't buy a
See,
pet
because like it's
dolphin.
picking up your voice right now. I can see it working. I just can't
Yeah.
hear it.
Oh. Alright.
That is so odd. Here, I'm gonna try and figure this out. Something I should have done before stream. Settings, audio, enable. Desktop audio device 2. Yeah, so it's just I can't hear you for some reason.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello there! Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I'm
Hello?
gonna look through some.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hi?
Is there even
Hello?
anything here?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Please. Gotchi, please.
Hello?
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 Hello? Can
Hello?
you hear me?
Hello?
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 Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
That's really weird. I'm sorry, dude. I'm trying to get it
Hello?
figured out right
Hello?
now. So you can hear yourself, right? Yeah, sorry, I don't know if you guys can, but just give me 1 second. I'm trying to fix it. You guys can hear yourselves on stream, but I can't hear you. So it's
Hello?
working there.
Is there anybody here? Or is there just somebody
I guess
here?
I'll just let you guys entertain stream while I try and fix it.
Okay, I guess you did.
Okay, advanced audio settings. monitor and output. Huh. I'm really sorry, guys. I didn't expect for this to be. I can't hear you guys at all. That's so weird.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
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 Hey
Hello?
guys,
Hello?
he's still trying to figure out the settings. It's a first stream.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I can see everybody
Hello?
in here right now. I just can't hear anyone.
Hello?
Nebula, come on, man. He's still trying to figure out the bugs.
Oh, I can't hear any audio from my desktop.
Oh, yeah, you're deafened. He's deafened.
What? It's not what I needed.
Hello.
Super delay.
Hello.
So I can't hear when I unmute.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, sorry about that. I am not able to hear anyone right now. Unfortunately, I'm trying to get it figured out at this very moment. Desktop sound mixer. What do you mean? See, that's what's really weird is that. Huh. So it's like, so in my mixer, it's not even showing up, like, unhide all. I don't think there's anybody. Did everybody leave the VC? Audio. Oh, I might have just figured it out. I might have just figured it out. Oh, Streamlabs doesn't have that. Maybe if I add source. Okay. Yeah, the joys of troubleshooting. Allow application is off in additional sound on OBS or in Discord.
Hey, can you hear now? Oh, nope, no luck yet.
Alright.
Audio input capture. Left corner. I'm on Streamlab, not just OBS. So that's kind of why I'm struggling. There's nothing there. Yeah, well, the output is everything's matching up. It's frustrating. Sorry, guys. No, we've done so well I've done so well up to this point. Right corner of your of my PC. That ooh. Now I can hear myself. Okay. Okay. I can hear myself now. Is the problem? But I'm assuming now I might be able to hear you guys. Oh yeah, it was a PC volume issue, but now I've messed around with this stuff and I think created a new issue for myself. So I think I can fix this though.
Hello?
Howdy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can hear you now.